Hey, 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 hey. Hello, everybody. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. I'm here with a different setup. So I wanted to use this table so you could see the reading better. And it's sort of going back to my roots, because I remember the early videos that I had a side view with the table, a little different, of course. And I'm using today for you the Tarot of the Elements. It's a real interesting deck. And what I'm going to do is put out a diamond spread, as I used to do for in the beginning of my videos, in the very beginning of 2014, I guess. I used this diamond spread because there were so many readings crosswise, up, down, sideways, backwards, and forwards that I really liked. I really like that. Okay, so here we go. Let me get a little bit more shuffling in. Come in, ladies and gentlemen. Come into my room. Sit down. Tell me about yourself. Tell me where you are from. Tell me where you are from. Okay, there you go. Have my Mickey Mouse shorts on. It's very warm in Rome. It's very warm. It's full-blown summer here. Very warm. It's 90, 95 degrees, even more. It's dry, though. It's doable. It's doable. Here we go. This is for Taurus for the full moon period. Let's see what we have. Hi there from, we don't know, Susan. Tell us where you're from. Okay, let's see. One more. There it goes. We've got the Two of Wands has fallen out for you. Taurus, the Two of Wands. Look at that. Philippines, hello. Hello, Chavez. Susan from Redwood City, California. Two of Wands. That is, I'm putting that over to the side here. All right. Now, one more shuffle, then we get the show on the road. Taurus. There you go. So there are 3 at the top, 3 across, and 3 on the bottom. And so we have this 3 rows, 3 rows, 3 rows. Here we go. And let me show you those cards. The King of Coins. The King of Coins. The King of Wands. We've got the Temperance card. The Six of Coins. The Six of Coins. Right in the middle, our focus is the 10 of Cups. La, 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 da, 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 da. Then we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy. Look at this. Then we have the Hermit. Then the Fool card. You are really on a roll, Taurus. And the King of Cups. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy. This poor little hermit here is here for let me show you, is here to give you a rest, actually, to give you some respite. All right, now look what I'm looking at. As I look at these and read them, I'm going to shuffle this other deck. And of course, this Two of Wands. As a focus, the Two of Wands has come out. And usually I would say that the Two of Wands, Taurus, is you head-to-head with someone, but I don't see it as you head-to-head. I see you face-to-face with yourself in the mirror saying, okay, where do we want to go? We want to go to the left. We want to go to the right. Are we going straight? Are we going backwards? Are we going to improve? Are we going to ruin ourselves? What are we going to do? And you are in a point where you're assessing yourself once again. And this could take many different routes. It could play out if very simply you want to go on a diet and you're getting a little too overweight and you start to think, okay, this is the period that I'm going to put things straight. Let's see what that has to talk about. Well, we've got amore, love. And this is also love for yourself. Thank you so much there. And then we've got conversazione, and then the bambino, the child. And this does talk about a new beginning of confrontation, you with yourself, It is very new, and it does call on you to embrace yourself and taking care of yourself. Now, I have to say that when we have, this is you, Taurus, the king of coins at the top. That is you. And you're sitting between, not a rock and a hard place, as that expression goes. You're sitting between fire and water with this King of Wands and the Temperance card. And it's telling me that you have the ability in this second part of the month, in this full moon, and full moon is in Capricorn, it's an earth sign. It is favoring you, Taurus. You have the ability here to literally go one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, and go exactly right where you want to go, as if you had a bow and arrow and you're aiming it directly to where you want to go. Now, I have to say that this middle row, we're talking about the period that goes from, let's say, 15, around the 20th, 21st, 19, 20, 21st, and the 22nd, that period, the middle of the second half of the month, you're going to be so, so happy. There is such happiness here. Let me look at where it's being spent, because there are Taurus, those of you who will be getting a raise. There are those of you who will be getting a job. There are those of you who will be successful in getting that high level promotion that you so sought after. And not only being successful is the hallmark of that period, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Being successful, meaning whatever you have tried to attain, even just simply losing weight is the first time that you're seeing the pounds and kilograms shedding and removing, dropping from that scale. But here I'm seeing it in a different light. I'm not seeing in those material terms. I'm seeing it more in ambition, spiritual concentration, and focusing on one objective, focusing your attention on a very specific objective. Now, I have here this 10 of Cups that I want to take a look at with these Sibilla cards. Okay. All right. Yeah, because you have overturned a situation. What do we have? We've got the Amica card, the female friend, which speaks to harmony. Then we have here the Ladro, the thief, who speaks to change, negative change. But what do we have? Two negatives in this case make a positive. We've got that bitch, the female enemy, Nemica, which is an energy here. And we talked about you coming into contact with yourself in that mirror, in that metaphorical mirror with the Two of Wands, and facing your demons. Reaching a moment of harmony is what this 10 of Cups is all about. The 10 of Cups, typically in a tarot deck, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here still, talks about a happily ever situation, a very harmonious situation in the family, basically. I'm still seeing it as focused on you. Whether, Taurus, that means that the focus is on you because you aimed at improving your family situation is what I mean. But it's you focusing your attention on a specific objective and you reaching that objective and you reaping the rewards for all to see with that Six of Wands. Now, there comes a time in everyone's life. Look, there are 9 cards here. And out of 9, I have 3 major arcana. I had that Temperance card, I have the Hermit and the Fool card. And the Temperance card has a mirroring relation with both of them, both the Hermit and the Fool. And what does that mean for you? That means that it will take more time beyond this second part of June for you to truly understand everything you told yourself in that mirror in this 2-week period. Why? Because you're starting to reap the benefits, and then you understand that this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There is a new beginning in store for you with this Fool. There are pages yet to be written, Taurus. You're just beginning. Now, this King of Cups is a product of all of that energy trickling down from both the King of Fire, the King of Wands, and the Temperance card. When you throw fire on, when you throw water on fire, it tempers, of course, steam comes up, but that Temperance card is stronger than simple water. Water is in the form of a water sign, a water element, and this is the tarot of the elements, and the elements speak volumes here. And this is a water sign. We don't get steam. This is a practical, pragmatic result, which means a Taurus, which is all-seeing, all-knowing, good. God forbid I say good, good. Your heart is overjoying. You're very, very generous with all of your success. Your generosity is geared, it is aimed toward others. And we come to this, this element of water with the King of Cups. And I'm looking at that with the Vera Sibilla here to see what that stands for in more detail. And what I've got here is the speranza, the hope. And the hope in this position here talks about hope for you in relation to others, for you as a catalyst for others, for you as a driving force for others. I see here the Amalato, the ill one, and the Mercante, the merchant. The working ethic, the work that you put in, hard work, to come out of a situation of malaise, of difficulty, and reach, hoping to reach. As I said, it just doesn't stop here. Here, with this hermit and the magician, it tells you that this is just the beginning to start writing those unwritten pages. And you seeing in this period, the beginning of that is moving you forward and putting you in a better position, Taurus friends, to be able to battle those demons that you see in the mirror, because it's all about you and yourself, you against yourself. Let's take these runes to see what they add. We've got a load full here. Let's take a look. All right. Here we go. Now, once again, I am reminded here by the runes that the timing factor is very, very relative, because it's true. We start planting the seeds, Taurus friends, in these 2 weeks, but what is coming up ahead is the beginning of those unwritten pages. We've got Ingvats here. This is Yera that beats time and tells us that that is the case. But we have here Ingvats, and Ingvats tells you, look, Ingvats also has the space for unwritten elements, and it's telling you start thinking of what you want to write on those pages, because you're moving toward that with much success and joy for you, but more than for you. Remember, there's the element of projecting toward other people, and this is humanity, Manats. Now we've got a bit of stubbornness here, which in Urus, Merkstave, and Aiza tell me we need to take the bull by its horns. That means you taking your own horns into your hands and doing it your own way. And when that stubbornness clashes like this the Two of Wands, There is a little friction, but with Gifu, there's a give and take. Your yin and your yang, the male-female side, you are you're more positioned, better positioned towards the end of this 2-week cycle to understand how to proceed and taking, like I said, the baby steps. There is, however, something that I have to say. There is Kinas. It's Merkstave. This is the way it is Brexit. It's Merkstave. Kinas tells us in that shape, in that position, Merkstave, that you are not uncharacteristically like a horse with blinders, aiming toward one goal and one goal alone. And what does that cause, Taurus? It causes your peripheral vision to have a lot of blind spots, and to potentially, this is Tyr Merkstave, cause traps for yourself. You're putting out traps, and if you're not seeing them, you fall into them, but they are of your own doing. Here we are told and reminded with Hagalas, that the end of the 2-week cycle with the Hermit is inviting you with Hagal to take the much needed time to go deep further within. Remove that stubbornness that makes you plant traps for yourself. Go within, because what is to come after this full moon cycle will literally blow your socks off, ladies and gentlemen, Taurus friends. I hope this was of help to you. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Until we read together again, this was for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it will, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it will also help you to understand, if you know the Sun, Moon, and Rising people around you, if you are involved with them. So cross-watch other videos. Do like and share my videos if you enjoy them, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. I'm going to say hello to you, everybody. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. Until we meet again, till we read